Do your conversations ever just feel flat? Like you're talking, but it's not really going anywhere? That is one of the most common struggles that I hear. I don't know how to create conversations that actually go somewhere. Mine often feels flat. They stall. Well, here's the truth. Good communication don't happen by luck. They all follow the same structure. They all follow the same rhythm. And once you understand that rhythm, you'll know exactly how to take a chat from small talk to something memorable and meaningful. In this video, I'll break down the 3 main ingredients of every engaging conversation: rapport, positive tension, and escalation. And I'll show you how to actually use them so people actually remember you and want to talk more to you. But before we dive in, let's get clear on what I mean by these 3 ingredients. Every conversation that feels alive, the ones you walk away from thinking, wow, that flowed so well, they're all built on a mix of these 3 things. Rapport, the comfort and trust that makes people actually open up. Positive tension, the spark that keeps the energy up and stops things from actually feeling flat. Escalation, the forward motion that gives the conversation an actual direction of where you are going. But it is important to know that these aren't steps you follow in order. They are ingredients you mix together. Some conversations need more rapport, others thrive on tension, and some need clear escalation to actually move anywhere. With the foundation in mind, let's break them down one by one. First, rapport. This is the base of every great conversation. Without it, nothing else works. Rapport is simply making the other person feel comfortable, understood, and connected. It's built through things like asking about what matters to them, really listening instead of just waiting for your turn to talk, finding common ground, giving genuine feedback when they share something. Think of rapport like building trust. When someone feels you get them, they relax, they open up more. And here's a very pro tip. People feel the deepest rapport when they talk about themselves, especially things they care about, their passions. So your job is to be curious. Guide them into topics that light them up. Now, rapport alone, yes, makes for a very pleasant conversation, but not always a very memorable one. That's where positive tension comes in. Positive tension is the emotional spark that gives the conversation energy. It's the laugh you share, the moment of curiosity, or even a playful challenge. You create tension by making a light joke, giving a meaningful compliment, asking a question that goes a little bit deeper than normal, or playfully pushing back when they say something, in a respectful way, of course. Without these little spikes of energy, the conversation just coasts flat. With them, it becomes memorable. And this is what we want. It's like music. You need changes in rhythm, in volume, to keep people engaged. We want this, we don't want this. The third ingredient is escalation. This is what stops conversations from just dying in small talk. Escalation simply means making a move, taking the conversation to the next step. And that could be asking for their opinion, proposing an idea, exchanging contact information, or inviting them to do something together. But what most people do wrong with the escalation part is that they wait until the very end. But the best time to actually do it is when energy is at its all-time high. So when rapport and tension are actually working together, that is the best time to escalate the conversation. Escalation gives the conversation direction. It answers the question, where is this going? Now, the key is not to treat rapport, tension, and escalation like a checklist. They're like ingredients in cooking. Rapport is your base, it is the bulk of the dish. Tension is the seasoning, just enough to add flavor and energy, give that little spark. And escalation is the finish, the part that ties it all together and leaves people actually satisfied. You don't have to measure each one perfectly. As you practice, you will feel the rhythm. But to help you along until you know and understand that rhythm, here is a very simple ratio to guide you through it in the beginning. Rapport should be about 70 to 90% of the conversation. That is the bulk, as I said, of the dish. Positive tension, add a boost every few minutes to give that energy spark, to create that flow and not just a smooth wave like this. Escalation, ideally, when the moment feels right. As I said, the best way to escalate, the best time to escalate is when rapport and tension are working together and when energy is at its all-time high. But always, always before you part ways. Always escalate before you part ways. Otherwise, it won't happen. So I actually have a challenge for you to work on this. In your next conversation, notice which of these 3 elements you are using. Did you build rapport? Did you add a spark of tension? Did you escalate the conversation somewhere actually meaningful? If you practice this, you'll find that your conversations stop stalling and instead they actually flow naturally. They become more memorable and they actually go somewhere. If you want to go deeper and learn how to communicate like this, master communication step by step, book a free call with me. I would love to help you out. We will map out exactly what is holding you back right now and turn you into that powerful communicator. And hit subscribe. I share tools like this every single week to help you speak with clarity, confidence, and presence. See you in the next video. Bye bye.